Hi, everybody. I'm Tim Heidecker. Welcome to the On Cinema Debt Forgiveness Special. This is an emergency board meeting I've called to address the very serious problems going on with the company right now that Tony brought to our attention last week. I'm doing this publicly so the audience can understand the situation we're in. It's a very serious situation. Thank you for coming at short notice. We have one board member who's not available right now. Just for the record, LaRue, Michael Matthews. LaRue is on an investigative assignment right now. He's going to try to call in and join us because this is an all-hands-on-deck moment for the company. I'm doing this publicly. I'm doing it for the audience here so they can understand how serious this is. We will get to the reviews, hopefully. I have not seen the movies, but we can talk about what's out there, because that's what this show is all about. You guys have all been briefed from Tony about the state of the company right now, and we need to start really getting creative about what we're going to do, because as you explained last week, we are in very, very serious debt and very serious trouble. Well, let's kick it to Joe. Joe, I mean, you kind of inherited a lot of this mess. But I can't say here in good faith that you made that you made it better. In fact, the way Tony's telling me is that you made it a lot worse because it's sort of like, of the way cancer kind of can spread if it's not treated. It metastasized under your leadership as CFO.
Well,
and this is not a taking the back of the woodshed meeting. It's not why I'm here.
Yeah.
But I want to get that out of the way. And now I feel like, as long as you remain on this board,
yeah.
and you have to step up and contribute solutions.
Well, Money's app is very difficult to get a hold to try to refi this deal and to try to get the interest lowered a little bit.
Well, Money's app.
I finally did get a gentleman on the phone after a week and a half of just getting a message machine back and forth, and it was just answering service, and they told me to call back Monday morning.
I mean, I did such great work for Money's app earlier this season, where I, made these great commercials for them and really spoke highly of them. And Money's app.
They never paid you for the
commercials I did. That's a good
that you
point.
did before.
Here's the play, and I think this is a good time to do this.
Yes.
Is Money's app. This is to you, whoever you are. Now, we all make mistakes, and I was sort of led to believe through your website and all this sort of, how easy it was that I was going to be able to basically borrow this money and pay it back at some other point. It wasn't going to cost me anything. So I'm asking you, and I guess I'm begging you, I'm pleading with you to forgive my debt with you.
We were misled by Money's app,
Right.
and Tim was not aware of that.
Right. Okay.
So
Here's your problem. You're going in circles with stuff we know.
you're right. We need a
And-
solution.
And
Yeah.
I need ideas, and that's why I brought you here. That's the purpose of this, is
Get a solution.
get solutions.
And
And
get
I'm
it
talking,
now.
let's just, just like let it all out, whatever.
Okay.
If you have an idea, say it. Manuel, I'm kicking to you.
Yeah, we gotta find solution to figure out how to get out of that, make some money.
Okay, well,
Well, I second that. I mean, we need a solution.
Yeah, we gotta find.
I think, no disrespect, Joe.
Yeah.
I know nothing was done intentionally, but if you could kick in some funds just to help us get back on our feet.
Well, look, I'll put this on the table. I am willing to throw in some personal appearances for Tim, sign some autographs or pictures or whatever.
Maybe we could sell some stocks. Maybe as a
Well,
board.
well, that's a good idea. If I would offer you guys, let's say 1,000 shares at, $100 a share. What is that?
Lots of money.
It's a lot of money, but
So that would be $1,000 each to get the stocks. Let me just throw this out there, because it's kind of another question from Money's app. It's a direct question for them, is either, you have two choices really. You can forgive the debt, the original debt, or give me the opportunity to get another debt, or get another loan, and sort of, I know you kind of end up doing a little bit of a shell game there, but if that gives us, that loosens us up so that we can continue to push through this, right?
And I hope LaRue is out there,
He has to be.
trying to find some phone number that's good that we can actually talk to a person, you know.
I can contact Money Zap as well, find a number, reach out to them, and if they can forgive the debt, also forgive all the interest that they charge.
Well, that's what, I mean,
Yeah.
if
No
we're
interest.
talking about debt forgiveness, it's got to be the whole deal.
Across the
It-
board,
yeah, it
of
can't be-
course.
Yeah,
Because they don't want to have bad you know,
bad press. I mean, at this
exactly.
point, it's got to be bad press for them.
But I think offering him some kind of something in return, like maybe personal appearances by Tim, you know,
I'd be happy
to
to
show up for
do
him.
anything like
you know?
that. And by the way, I want to get to this, and you know, it's not in here. First of all, Rafael Torres, and also Josh Lorton, who is two people that I think have created a big mess for us. Obviously, Rafael Torres has put the lawsuit out there, and that's still percolating. And LaRue has done a terrific job and has gotten Rafael Torres's personal, you know, his home address.
Excellent.
And I don't want to do this because I do believe in privacy and everything, but we are going to provide that address. We're not going to do it right now, but the message should be clear to Raphael that that could easily go away. I could either put it out, you know, or not. You know. And that goes for Josh as well. So that's the message out there is we have the home address, we have actually more information as well, like phone numbers and email
Address.
accounts and everything.
One more thing we can do, Tim, is we can file a countersuit against you, Raphael, for fraud, because you're suing over injuries that have not even been proven. So I think
Well, we
that's.
can give him a seeing eye test, or we can give him an eye test.
I think we need
take him down
to, yeah.
DMV.
So I can
And,
take care of that. I can get that going, and
All right,
we'll
well,
countersue.
I want to move things along now. I want to talk about, let me get this. This is the stuff we were working on last night.
yep.
You know, just whether or not we get this debt forgiveness, we hope we do. Tony and I were kind of taking the red pen to the company and where we can scale back and refocus. And, you know, the big flashing red light right now is Dakar. And that's, Tony made the case very eloquently last night. And, you know, first of all, from a financial standpoint, it's a drain. Even with, you know, the excitement that LaRue brought. And also, you know, there's a lot going on for me. Running a big company like this is making it hard to focus on the music and recording, you know, merch and touring and everything.
What about DKR? and stuff?
DKR falls under the Dakar brand, so Dakar, DKR is temporarily, and I think probably permanently, shelved. We are disbanded. This is the end of Dakar.
All right.
So according to the rules of the board of directors here, we'll have to put that to a formal vote to officially disband. And I'll begin the voting with an aye.
Aye.
Joe, it's good. It's good for the company.
You owe it to us.
Okay. But it's a majority rule, and okay, you know that sucks. That sucks for everybody out there.
We got to cut corners. Save money.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Listen, we can still be friends. We can still do things off the books or whatever. But I apologize. I hope you stay on the board because I love your ideas.
Just business.
Sure.
I think we're also gonna probably collapse the entertainment. That's probably LaRue. Let me get that. Hello, LaRue. We're in the middle of the debt forgiveness special, and wanted to ask you to.
No, Tim, it's not LaRue, it's Greg. I'm down at the city jailhouse downtown. The LAPD have taken Mark. They arrested Mark, North Hollywood. Now he's downtown being booked on charges that I don't even understand because he wasn't doing anything wrong.
Okay.
I stepped away from the booth for about 10 minutes and I came back and they had completely dismantled it, thrown a bunch of tapes and things into some LAPD van, and then Mark was gone. I had to get downtown to find out what was
Okay,
going
Greg,
on.
sorry
And
to
now I
interrupt.
find that Mark's in jail.
Yeah,
So
we're in the middle
I'm
of,
trying to get him out because I don't see that there's any legitimate charge here.
okay.
That, you know,
Calm down, calm down. Let's talk about this later. I'm in the middle of a meeting
I know,
right
but I
now.
also wanted to call because I was supposed to give you reviews, and I was not able to be there because I'm down at the police station. I wanted to give you, at least let me give you the ratings: Frozen 2, 5 popcorn, and 21 bridges, 5 bags of popcorn, and I don't know, like a miniature.
All right,
bridge
thank
or
you.
something.
All right. Good luck with everything there. Bye now. All right. So some more disturbing news coming
Wow,
there
Mark's
regarding
in
our
jail.
friend Mark. You know, I'm the guy here who's got some ideas. I've already given several. One of the ideas was revealing the address of Rafael Torres. I think the way I'm going to handle this is because Rafael still has the choice to end the lawsuit. I think that smart move is to hold off on giving his address right now on the air. But I will give Josh Lorton's. And what that does is send a signal to Rafael that I mean business and I'm a tough negotiator. So I have that. And this is Josh Lorton, the director of Mr. America, who sold me out, who created one of the most vicious, awful smear jobs. You saw it. It was a disgusting disgrace.
Still,
and this-
Tim, that's pretty hardball.
well,
Give it-
he woke the snake. So Josh's address is 2490 Princeton Circle, Apartment 3, Riverside, California, 92481.
Wow, okay.
That's where he's living, my friends. And Raphael, yours is right here.
You're next.
You're next. So drop the suit. That clears a little bit off our plate.
We're not going to take it laying down, so you may as well cooperate with us.
Get ready for a fight, because we're coming. And
I,
we're, you know,
We'll be fighting back.
you
is,
said it, not me.
does the word bankruptcy even enter into this
At
conversation?
this point, I think it's a non-starter. I don't
Okay.
think it's
All
a
right.
fair conversation.
All right, I just thought maybe we could open up under another name or something. Just an idea, just an idea.
We reached out to the good people at Money Zap, and so hopefully they're going to be paying attention and they're going to forgive our debt there. Big positive move was disbanding Dakar, as sad as that is. That's really tightening the company. And then we're putting some money into the Exposed show, sort of investigative reporting that I'm doing with LaRue. And I've actually, this is small potato stuff, but I've made some interesting discoveries. And if we can get, people like John Stoughton, I should say, and turn the Exposed format into sort of like 60 Minutes or something like that, where you have people like John Stoughton going and investigating with Michael Matthews, exposing some of the fraud that happens in the medical community and in other places, in Money Zap. But right now, let's end with a prayer. We like to end everything with a prayer. And let us pray that the Lord on high looks over us and shields us from all the vipers and all the rats that come at us on an almost seemingly hourly basis. We have the scumbags at Money Zap who are not returning calls, and we have the rat of Daffy Raffy, who hopefully has received the shot across the bow that we've taken today, is bold action by the board, the doxing of Josh Lorton, and that hopefully that information is disseminated to the good people who understand that you do not mess with us and you do not come at us hard, and there are consequences, God, and also that the Heavenly Spirit and Jesus Christ and the Holy God Himself keeps protecting us and keeps us safe and gets us out of the red, and something clicks. Let's hope some of these ideas click. Amen.
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 Okay.
Amen.
All right.
Pretty tough stuff. Pretty tough stuff.
No, but
right?
we made good progress today.
Yeah. Look, I gotta, you know, I didn't know any.
Yes, but you
Real
did
stuff.
Joe, you
build a
should have said that
company.
you were not experienced. You didn't. You should have turned
You should
down.
have turned it
the
over to
op-
somebody
You should have turned
else,
down
Joe.
the
I did learn
opportunity.
some things.
I think you know we should talk about you potentially resigning. I didn't want to do it on the show, but
Yeah. Okay. Well, we can talk.